And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gem of the Crypto episode 341. Today is Monday, February 11th, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we're here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
And today, our top stories will be Forbes FinTech 50 list coming in hot. Argentina state public transport card sue accepts Bitcoin. ALS Association partners with Tron. Fake MetaMask crypto malware pulled from Google Play. And major Philippines bank Union Bank launches two-way crypto ATM. How'd you all like that interest music today? Wasn't that something special?
Oh, yeah. Real news show.
There it is. All right. For the free crypto coin winner, do we have one from last week?
From last week, we did not have a crypto coin winner.
Right.
We had the interview with Minds.com CEO. Make sure you check that interview out as well.
Yes, the Minds.com CEO, Bill Ottman. That was a pretty good interview. Again, it was about, basically free speech, censorship, technological trends on the blockchain that are coming. And of course, it's Minds.com, which he hopes to hopefully take over as one of the social media giants in the landscape these days.
Oh, yeah.
All right, top story of the day, though. I'm sure you all have seen it. But Forbes FinTech 50 list reviewed new players, veterans, and startups which didn't make the cut. All right. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I'm realizing it, too. What's going on? Easy C said shadow ban is real. I just realized. I was like, nobody's in the comment section right now. And yeah, I'm not even getting an email myself from the video, so I don't know. We might need to play with it. We might be putting Bitcoin too many times in the title. And they're like, all right, y'all doing straight crypto over here?
Yeah, they definitely are shadow banning somehow. I'm not sure because nobody's in here, but it's
all good. Right. People will come. All right, so Forbes FinTech 50 list. What's going on with this Forbes story? Did they get this right this time?
This year, last year's list actually had 11 people. I believe that bear market kind of pushed out, their thought process about the market, even though we've had a lot of good leaps technology-wise. But some of the veterans that are there, I don't know how they get in Forbes, what they pay, but Ripple somehow. Shout out to Cash.
Ripple's gonna be in there.
Ripple's gonna be in there. They're trying to take over, Swift, the system that handles over 5 trillion worth of transactions per day with faster settlements, so to say. And it was a pretty good year for them. They make money. They had Ellen Danson talking about Ripple. They had Ashton Kutcher giving away Ripple. So they have a good PR team. I believe Bill Clinton was at Swell.
And they get
Ripple
Snoop
conference.
At one point, or
Snoop.
Kobe or somebody. They all, everybody.
Yeah, so they have good marketing. So they are definitely going to be in there. Bitfury, which is the largest non-Chinese mining company. China has a lot of the mining in their country, but Bitfury has been Amsterdam-based. It's been going for a long time now. And the one choice that, of course, they're there, but we're not big fans of, Coinbase. This is hilarious to me, simply because they're going to be on these lists for a long time. However, I don't think I've met anybody in the crypto community that actually likes Coinbase. They may use it, they may just withstand it, but they don't like it. So Coinbase being on there is crazy. Some of the newcomers, which we've talked about, Circle, Gemini, which we've used before, but one that I didn't hear about or haven't heard about before this was Axoni. This is a New York-based blockchain startup. And they said on here it's the least recognized newcomer of the crypto part of this Forbes list, which is true. I didn't hear about it. I don't really know too many people. But they did secure $32 million in funding from Goldman Sachs. So pretty sure, Goldman Sachs, some of these big companies that invest, they get them slid into Forbes pretty easily.
Yeah, it's an enterprise focus too. So it's probably handling the business side, back-end business side of some of these larger structural organizations.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they're trying to enter the smart contract game. And, I'm sure they'll get some traction just because, if you got Goldman Sachs behind you, got a good amount of money. So you should be good there. They did leave out some people, which is, that happens. I mean, next year, if there's a bull market, there'll be 50, all 50 of them be crypto companies.
Right.
So
they left out some good ones. They left out some big ones. Wow. I mean, with some big ones in here.
Yeah, they left out, Chain Analysis was left out.
How do you leave? Shout out to Chain Analysis. I mean, the government's used them this year, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think the SEC and
IRS have
IRS
a government contract by the end of this year.
Right. So that's a big one to leave out. And again, we talk about these Forbes lists. I think Fortune did one.
Yeah.
And we talk about when they talk about the people of crypto. I mean, like you said, if you work for Goldman Sachs or Chase or something, you automatically make the crypto list, even though technically they're not doing anything with crypto somehow or another. But you expect to be a list that people actually pay attention to. Or I can't think of the word right now, but you want to have actually some real weight in the game, but you leave out chain analysis. That's a bad one.
That's a bad one to leave out.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else did they leave out here? They left out Chain, which was acquired by Stellar back in September. Stellar wasn't on that list either. Shapeshift, which
big one to leave out too.
We've already discussed them. They were very important to the moving away from centralized exchange game. Did have very high fees,
right? But they got the job done.
They got the job done. Yeah. Eric Voorhees knows what he's doing. Shapeshift.
And it's a good wallet too.
Yeah, absolutely. And they onboarded with Jax, and that really kicked it up a notch. So that's definitely one big one they left off of there. This other one that they're talking about, Symbiont. I didn't really hear much about it. However, They got $20 million in investment, and it was from Citigroup and Nasdaq. So the reason they were left off was probably not enough space. They just they can't put everybody on there. So let's see, who else did they have on there?
Zapple they left off. Another big one. Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, Zapple is one of the most reliable offline storage wallets. So.
Well, I see why they're leaving some of these out, though. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
They, between the Eric Voorhees, Shapeshift, and Zapple, they're like, no, we want you to use Coinbase. That's why we're including these.
Exactly.
But a good job by Stephen O'Neill, who wrote this article. I mean, again, that was some pretty insightful companies to see that they did actually leave out. And again, I mean, you kind of expect, like you said, it's a mainstream story. They're going to cover the mainstream firms, the Coinbases, the Ripples. Bitfury, I mean, that was actually good to see in there, but it's kind of what we expect. Circle, did Abra make it? I think I saw Abra at the end.
Let's see.
No, Robinhood.
Robinhood, yeah.
Oh, so Abra didn't make it?
Abra didn't make it.
Abra's a big one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a pretty generic list because they didn't include any of the ones that are making big leaps and bounds. But how could they? I mean, they basically if you limit it to 50 for the whole market. Getting 6 in there is pretty good. Last year we got 20% of the list was crypto, so that's pretty good. I'm sure to be closer to half of the list will either have crypto or be a straight crypto company this time next year or in the next couple years, because there's no way you can ignore these companies with the investments. I mean, we said one was 32 million, one was 20 million. They're just throwing money at a lot of these projects. So,
and again, here's the list. You can see it at Forbes.com/FinTech/2019, and then it's a long number afterwards. You can Google basically Forbes FinTech Top 50. Come up. But another interesting thing about it, here they listed it. You can see some of these lists. A lot of California companies, which is pretty cool to see. A lot of companies never heard of. You got Acorns on here, Added Par. But it's cool to see them call it for what it actually is, and that's FinTech. Everybody wants to throw around blockchain buzzword or just crypto or whatever. I mean, the actual industry that we are all in, people, is FinTech.
Yeah.
Financial and technology. So I will give it to Forbes for actually using the proper word, because I swear half the people in the industry right now would not know what FinTech was if you said it to them. But they're a crypto company or something. So it's just one of those things where it's like, all right, let's merge it. But even on this first page, I mean, you can see California, New York, California, New York, Netherlands, so random, California. Check out the second page.
You either got to be on one of the two coasts, or you got to be the best in a country.
Right, I was
going to say
the
very best company in your country.
Oh, here we go. We got some $110 million digital reasoning company out of Nashville, Tennessee.
What up?
All right. I wonder if they're actually out of Nashville or they're just putting their base there so they don't have to pay taxes. We know how you all do.
We know how that
goes.
But
yeah, like you said, New York and California for the most part. We got Atlanta. They're a $489 million company out of Atlanta. What is that? Cabbage Lending. Check them out. 489 mil out of ATL. Started in 2008. All right. But
looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think they actually went over to crypto yet, though. So
a
little bit of both in there, but you get the idea. You can check that list out on Forbes. All right, next top story, folks. Argentina state public transport card SUB accepts Bitcoin. I mean,
shout out to them. Let's go.
That's amazing. Argentinian state public transport card SUB. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. It's a Spanish word. Or Argentina.
Sistema Único de Boleto Electrónico.
That was actually really good.
Can now be
there we go. Can now be topped up using Bitcoin. Cointelegraph in Spanish reported Friday, February 8th. Alto Viaje, a platform for adding money to SUB cards, has partnered with Bitex, which provides blockchain-driven financial services to businesses. As a result of the partnership, the SUB card can now be funded using Bitcoin via Alto Viaje's website. Huge news, people.
Sí. Viva la raza.
There we go. Huge. Oh, Zay got started. This is huge news because, as we say, you know, whether your country's adopting crypto full time or you're just using it in certain industries, this is a place that can be used as a test bed. Places in New York, LA, or some of these other major cities in the United States that have subway systems or whatever, local transport. I think we have the tap card here in LA. The tap card can get you on the metro rail, get you on the bus. I might be able to get you on some trains if I remember correctly, but you know, you go to the little machines at the station, you can put a couple bucks on there. But to be able to do that with cryptocurrency now,
we should already have that.
Another step forward. This is amazing.
Absolutely.
And it's cool news to see.
Oh yeah, and I think I saw a video of a guy in Russia. They have a thing where if you do like 30 squats, you get a free train ride. Imagine, you know, if you do that, you get free crypto or you get whatever token they have as rewards for that, and it can actually gain in value as more people drop or more people take the train, more people use it, then more people want to have it. You know, you can have more crypto. So that would be a good idea for the future in America, but it's going to take a little while. So Argentina is a good test case, like you said, just to get it out there, just to see if it works. If people want to use it, you know. And
to show you how large it is already, Manuel Budrate, the CMO at BitTech, we might need to get him on too. Let's write his name down. We'll contact him and see if we can have him on the show. Manuel Budrate, CMO at BitTech, who said that SUB can be used to travel by train, bus, and subway, is used by over 7 million people in 37 locations in Argentina. So that is a big test bed.
Oh, man.
He explained that Alta Vieja has previously worked with PayPal and Rappi Pago in Argentina digital payment system. But the main goal of this partnership is to give people wider access to such a revolutionary technology as Bitcoin, i.e. I am a holder as well, as what he's saying.
Oh, yeah.
But this is great news, people. 7 million people gets to test this thing out. And I guarantee you they're going to get it right. And once they get it right, they're going to formally write up all their findings. This is BitTech, the company, and they're going to start pushing it out to different countries, different locations. And they're going to say, hey, this is all you got to do, and people can pay this way as well. So,
and yeah, this blockchain startup Dovu that they did in the UK is doing something similar where they use the ERC20 token. They give you this token if you share your travel data. So basically you get paid to share your travel data. Of course, they'll get paid on the back end by selling it to bigger companies. But some people may take that crypto, make some good money off of it, and don't really care that they know you take a train to your job every day, whatever. So, you know, that's definitely, in this industry, this is definitely a good use case.
There we go. What's going on?
Love the use case.
Allison Thompson, Paula Craig, Cool Works, John Sieber. Good morning, everybody. John Sieber said, I use a VPN now, and Coinbase is even unavailable to me, so they track my IPs. So, yep, there you go.
There you go.
You got to see it. Crypto Tide, what's going on? Donna Muhammad, good morning. Antonio Ramo. Ramo said, just got the notification, so there it is. Yes, Tony.
15 minutes in.
Yeah, today was a 10 o'clock day. There we go. Jizzy Mac, Tessa. There we go. Everybody. Michael Williams.
Rorimata.
Kevin Hodges. Crypto Talk says always a method to capitalism. What people don't know, they will show later after they benefit. Of course. I mean, that's really what we're seeing with regulations. Regulations right now for cryptocurrency, you are seeing capitalism actually work. Where
in progress.
I mean, how many people have been discouraged from buying crypto or literally told, you know, it's a felony, like in Florida, to buy or sell. And then later, after these companies like Coinbase and stuff are established, they're like, all right, well, you can if you want. It's going to take, you know, $80,000 for this license, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, go ahead. Just give us our money.
Right. What's going on? Evan, Ryan Cooper, A. Kent, Ray Mata, everybody. Hello, hello.
What's up?
All right. What's going on, Shannon Allen? And folks, if you have questions about Red Packets and CryptoCoin, Shannon Allen is one of the team members over at CryptoCoin. He's right here almost every day in our comment sections live. So feel free to check him out, ask him some questions while you're here. All right. ALS Association partners with Tron to use blockchain to track donations. Wow.
Yeah.
The ALS Association has partnered with Tron Foundation to launch a blockchain-enabled charity campaign, according to a press release shared with Cointelegraph on February 11th. The campaign, called #VoiceYourLove, aims to build awareness around amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease, and raise donations for research into treatments and finding a cure. Pretty interesting enough, years ago, I believe, 2011, I was at what's the school in New York? I believe it starts with a C, the real nice school.
Columbia?
Columbia, yeah, I was at Columbia before, and they do the Lou Gehrig stuff there,
Yep.
and actually talking to their baseball team about some fundraisers for this. So it's interesting to see this article now, like 6-7 years later.
Oh yeah.
And here we are again, another way to kind of promote ALS and try to figure out how to track these donations. What's going on here?
Oh yeah, and it looks like the founder and CEO Justin Sun, which we've discussed many times, has found another avenue to increase his marketing, because if you have a successful company, one of the plays in the playbook is to somehow donate money to a good cause. So if they can basically add the ALS Association to their foundation and to their charity campaign, perfect. And they donated $250,000 to the cause. So, you know, he backs it up with money. So this is actually very good long-term for charities who want to get involved in crypto. Because, for example, had I'm wearing toward the crypto, if you want to accept crypto for donations, the entryway is kind of hard depending on, you know, how you accept it. But if you just accept crypto and then you can pay for things in crypto, that won't be a big issue. So this is great for them. They actually use BitPay, which they've partnered with Wikimedia Foundation before. BitPay usually has most of the charities, that accept it. So this is a very good development, in my opinion, for Tron. Not very bullish news, so to say. It did drop in price, but it is good developments on their part from Justin Sun, who is master marketer
everywhere.
Man.
Yeah,
he's in the news pretty much every day. We don't talk about him every day, but he's in the news pretty much every day.
Hey, there you go.
Finds a way.
Well, I mean, this is a positive way to insert, cryptocurrency and technology with, a good charity. So shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fake MetaMask crypto malware pulled from Google Play after tip-off.
Oh yeah.
These is always funny. These cartoons they have. This is a pretty good one. HTTP your wallet. That's pretty funny. Decentralized app MetaMask is facing fresh problems from cryptocurrency scammers after malware impersonating the tool appeared on Google Play. Cybersecurity company ISET reported on February. I had to go back. I was like, it's a company named ISET. What's going on with this malware here, and how they managed to finagle themselves inside the Google store?
Oh yeah, so this type of malware is called a clipper. All right, so a clipper, it intercepts the contents of your clipboard. Basically, if you copy and paste, it finds the addresses of that online crypto wallet and then replaces them with their own address. So you think you copied and pasted yours, you put it in there, send to this address. They actually clip it and put their own address, and the money that you send goes to them. And once that money is sent, this is crypto, there is no recourse for money that is lost. So once you send it, it's gone. They can take Bitcoin and Ethereum through this wallet, and MetaMask is a great tool to use.
I mean, we were just talking about that.
I mean, it's great to use. So the fact that they are, doing this malware, it shows you how, valuable it is. And this browser extension was definitely one of the biggest things to come out, because the fact that you can pay for almost anything. I saw somebody do a video, you can pay on Amazon with MetaMask somehow. I mean, it's so many different ways to use it. So this malware is hilarious because it basically proves it's valuable, but be careful out there, people. Don't make sure, double check first 3 and last 3. That's usually whenever you send an address, make sure it's the same before you push send, because once it's gone, people. Can't help you at that point.
And it's pretty interesting to see this, again, there's new malware coming out every day. There's new viruses and new scams, but we try to stay on top of it because, wow, a clipper, literally, if you download this and you had no idea, and it's from a reputable location, was even worse. You're getting it from the Google Play Store, right?
They put anything in there.
Right. You would think it's something that's, it has to be tested and ran through first and all this. It's like, no, it's just got to meet a few qualifications, got to have some pretty writing.
Did they pay the money?
Pay the money to get listed, and then boom. But this is a good thing about cryptocurrency as well. Some of these cybersecurity companies, as we said, you have the good ones, and then of course you have the bad actual hackers in here. But it's good to see the good companies that are in there throwing out the red flags at everybody in the community. Like, I hope you have not downloaded this. If you have, get rid of it ASAP. But we're sure to see more of these. I mean, especially when the next bull market comes. These are just the tests right now for the next big malware that they're trying to build for when the next bull run comes, that they get all the uninformed people. So it's good that we're paying attention now. What's going on, Sergeant Crypto? Ray Mata said, it takes me 10 minutes to send with OCD. I keep treading it like 50 times. You know what? One of the things we say about even logging onto your wallet, if you can log onto your wallets in less than 5 minutes, you probably don't have enough security. Because think about how long it's going to take a hacker as well. So you want to have those different layers of security for sure.
2-factor, email backups, all that.
All right. Ryan Cooper said, password checkup and Puni Code Alert are 2 good Chrome extensions that help with this stuff. Thank you for that, Ryan. There you go, people.
There you go, people.
Free game.
Everybody help each other.
Major Philippines bank Union Bank launches two-way crypto ATM. That is right. Major Philippines bank, a Union Bank, launches a two-way crypto ATM. It is happening.
It's happening, people. It is happening.
This is the country's first two-way cryptocurrency ATM. For those who don't know two-way crypto ATMs, that means not only can you withdraw cash, you can also deposit it as well. Or sell, to buy and sell Bitcoin there. The move will reportedly let customers buy and sell cryptocurrencies for cash via the ATM as part of the bank's, quote, sandbox, a framework for conducting experiments in a controlled environment.
Sure.
Wow. What is going on in the Philippines?
Oh, yeah. Although the report did not explicitly say what cryptocurrencies will be accepted, I'm pretty sure Bitcoin will be the main one. And if they do add other ones.
Petrodollar?
Yeah, throw the petrodollar there.
What they said that.
Yeah, that would be crazy. It would be in Philippines tomorrow if they did that. But it's crazy because banks have the infrastructure. They already have the hardware in place to implement Bitcoin technology. The reason I always say banks will eat themselves is because they're so stubborn and they have to stay within these guidelines. They basically put themselves in a box. The box is good for now because there's a lot of money in it. But as soon as that money starts leaving that box, they can't leave it. They have to stay in that place. So the fact that they have ATMs, you can put a Bitcoin acceptance on there and people can pay cash and have it. You could have that wallet alongside the banking wallet if you wanted to. They haven't done it here, but in the Philippines, now that they're doing it, I want to check back later and see if they've actually gained more money as far as assets, and fees and stuff like that, just because you give people an option to buy Bitcoin and sell it. So, and in the long term, this bank will benefit from this.
Right.
Why not benefit from cryptocurrency if it's going to be your competitor? Still win off of it. I mean, it's just like in rap. Hey, the game didn't like 50. 50 was like, cool, leave, but your name is mine. Everything you sell, he bought GU not. So everything for all my old school rap fans.
Right.
So it's just like you can leave, but or you could use something else. But cool, we still gonna get our money. So either way, this is actually good for them and for people for adoption. Most people, if you can't buy it face to face with a person, you don't trust them. You can usually trust a bank ATM. So good for them.
And it's one of the things when it comes to banking ATMs, like. The face-to-face teller, it's a thing of the past. In LA right now, literally 5 minutes around the corner at one of the Bank of Americas, there are no tellers. They have an office of machines that you go into, and literally you log on, and the teller is somebody, for me, it was somebody I think in New Mexico who was helping me. Another time it was a lady in Arizona. So the fact that a lot of these tellers and all this stuff is going away already, we are going digital, people. Like, this move is happening, and it's good to see a place like the Philippines on top of it already. They're like, their actual bank is like, hey, let's give it a shot. And like you said, this is definitely a test bed for other central banks around the world. They're like, all right, let's check it out. Let's see what type of money we can get back on this from the fees. And if it works, it makes sense, we'll move forward. So
absolutely,
pretty good to see. For the free cryptic coin today, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah. So for the free cryptic coin, we are actually planning to build a micro loan or investing platform for businesses. One of the things we want to get is input from the community. What are things you would like to see if you had a business and you were trying to link with an investor, or if you're an investor and you're trying to invest in a business? What types of things would you like to see on that platform? Comment. Put your cryptic coin address and we'll send those free cryptic coins to you.
And a note on the cryptic coins, they are actually updating their wallet. So Shannon has been sending them out. Those are only going to be coming out, it looks like either once a week or twice a week right now.
Yep, once a week. On Friday, we'll take all the names, send them out, and then we'll send it from there.
So we're going to send out last week, so we're going to have that out today. So we appreciate your patience with that as they update their wallets.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, thank you for tuning in, folks. Have a happy Monday, and we'll see you all later this week.
Have a good
Cheers.
one. Cheers.